Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sunhaven. Uh, Thank you for joining. As always, we're just gonna pick up where we left off. I'm sure you all know the drill by now. Let's see here. These should be harvestable. Yep. Awesome. We can sell this. I think, right? Yeah, we've got all that before. We have a couple things to plant. We can sell these. We'll need to hit a store today and buy more seeds. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's see here. Max out the earthquake skill for when we need to redo our farm area. Because we will have to do that eventually. We'll have to make it, well, just better. Once we add like sprinklers and, or well, no, fuck, this ain't Stardew. Once we add scarecrows is what I was meaning to say. Because scarecrows are going to be like, I feel pretty important because of how, like there's the ones that give XP and stuff, you know? So we're going to try to get like some of those and try to get some XP off just farming like we're doing anyways. Since that's definitely main money method. Since, you know, it is a farming game. I've been, today, I've been playing some Hypixel Skyblock. I play it a fair bit nowadays because I don't got much else going on. So I just hop on and grind some, you know, whatever. Really, you know, I have fun playing it. It's one of those, like, honestly, I guess I've never really played much RuneScape. I've played a little RuneScape. But RuneScape is really the only thing I can think to compare it to because of just like how the games, like they're grind games, right? Like you spend like 3 hours punching trees or 3 hours punching rocks, you know? Except the best thing about Hypixel Skyblock is you don't have to pay a monthly subscription to sit there AFK. That is such a genius business tactic, by the way. Making a grind game that is like, the whole point is to like, it takes a long time to do anything, and then making it a monthly subscription to where you can play like over half the game. Like that is unironically genius. Because if anyone wants to be able to play the game and like complete it or anything like that, they're going to have to spend like years paying for your subscription. I personally do not like subscription-based games at all. I don't know, it just feels weird to me. I don't like subscription services already. Like, I like to... It's like the you'll own nothing and be happy. I want to own my shit, you know? I don't want to have to pay a monthly subscription or I'll never be able to, I don't know, play the video game again or whatever it might be, you know? So I would very much like to, oh, we can't make a sword. I'll just make a great sword. We could make a great sword. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, let's make a great sword, I guess. I don't know. The faster attack speed is nice, but like, which one has more DPS, I wonder? Probably the copper sword. Because its attack speed is significantly higher. Which means it should get a better buff when it comes to the attack speed buffs that already are in the game and stuff. So I think it would be better. But also, I don't fucking know, because I don't even know how to do that math. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could do it. It's just like... I don't know off the top of my head to calculate it, you know? I don't know what to do. We'll do a little stuff around while we wait for that sword to craft and those keys, I guess, too. I was thinking next episode we could try to find some of those fish we don't have for the main fish collection. I was thinking that could be cool. This is the 11th episode. I was looking at the last episode I did. I've been playing Forger, so I'm trying to pick things up with hovering my mouse over them. Was looking at the last episode I did, which was episode 10. And this is 11. Did I say this is episode 10? This is episode 11. And I was like, damn, already? This game's just peak, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It really is just like the best game ever invented. Love this game. Oh shit! Look! Look. Our stuff is hard. Our stuff is grown. Yippee! What do we want? We maxed that. What is this? Ooh, that's pretty good. Eternal Axe spell. Summons giant magical axe that swings in a large arc in front of you, dealing to trees. Oh, so it's a tree clearing skill. Increase sell price of fruits. Gain a bonus every day for each heart you have with all characters. Bonus gold with hearts based on hearts we have for characters is really nice. I think it's, what is it, 5 per heart right now, so we'd get 15 extra gold a day. Yeah, when I go through and do some research for like looking at like the character like likes and stuff, I'm gonna figure out what Kitty likes. 'Cause that's our romanceable. That's our future wife, guys. We're big Kitty fans around here. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Should I keep that in? That was kind of funny. I just hit my fucking funny bone on my table. Why the fuck is it called a funny bone, man? Ow. What was I yapping about? I don't even remember. Oh, romancing Kitty. Yeah, Kitty's cool. Oh, there's a festival tomorrow. Furniture festival? Interesting. You know, if we were looking to buy furniture, that'd probably be nice. I can't wait until we upgrade our pickaxe and axe enough to break these like large logs and like large boulders. Fun fact, if you ever play this game with a friend, if both of you hit it at the same time, even if you both have copper tools, if you're both hitting it, it can't regenerate fast enough, so you can still break them. It just takes a little bit, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see if that pickaxe is done by now. All right, I mean sword, not pickaxe. All right. Ooh, yeah, grant permanent. Oh shit, have we got fairy wings before? I don't know. Sell this. Sell these apples. We have 50 in our inventory. We have plenty. We've definitely been making sure we're stockpiled on health items. At some point, we should get into cooking, but I don't even know where to start doing that in this game. So this grants mana and health. Whoa, that's nice. These grant 20 mana per. Yeah, it was so worth it buying those. These are great. Did that hurt me? Or did that give health? I don't know. Interesting. Iron key. Ooh, red. Guys, we found red. Oh yeah, since we have the sword now, we can finally start killing stuff and getting combat XP. That's good. We need to farm some combat. I feel like I'm playing Hypixel Skyblock all over again, saying we need to farm something. Oh my god. I was thinking of making like a almost documentary style video about Hypixel Skyblock. I was thinking of titling it like Minecraft's best MMO, or like I guess RPG. I don't know. I guess you would count Hypixel Skyblock as an MMO. I don't know. I guess it's more of an RPG. I don't know the terminology you would use, but something like that. Increased damage dealt. Because I do think it's Minecraft's best RPG. I personally really enjoy grind games, so you know it is more of a like it's a me thing kinda, but also it's like, not gonna lie, it's the only Minecraft RPG that's not dead. You know, that has more than like 80 players. So it's like, you know, that kind of alone, that kind of, at least to me, kind of just makes it, what's the word, like, better, I guess. Because like, if I'm playing a multiplayer game, right, I'm sure this is the perspective most people hold. If I'm playing a multiplayer game, the amount of fun you can have with the game is pretty tied to if there's people actually playing it, right? Like, if I was to go play an RPG and there's no one to, like, I don't know, flex on with my expensive items that I grinded hundreds of hours to get, and then they're like, okay, man, go outside and touch grass. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. If there's no interactions like that, then, like, what's the point, right? And I feel like, especially for RPGs, that's true. But I just love all video games. Why can't I? What the fuck? I love video games. I'm specifically a big fan of RPGs and like multiplayer games, though. Okay, not RPGs. I'm a big fan of MMOs and multiplayer games in general. Though I guess you would never know, because my content is not tailored to like anything like that, really. My content's just all single player stuff. Extra war. Because, like, to be quite frank, I don't even know how you would make content related to, like, I don't know, like Hypixel Skyblock or something. I guess I could just make videos of me grinding, but, like, I don't know, that just seems kind of like, what's the point, you know? And I don't know. Maybe that's something to think about, though. Maybe I should make some Hypixel Skyblock videos. I mean, I really enjoy it, and I'm playing it anyways, so... Which, that was kind of like the whole... I don't think thesis is the right word, but it sounds cool. That was kind of like the whole thesis of this YouTube channel was, I'm going to be playing video games anyways, right? So I might as well share my experience and my video gaming with all of you all. And honestly, it's made it so much more enjoyable for me. With specific games, right? Especially like horror games. I could never play a horror game on my own, because when I'm on my own, it's like, yeah, I get jump scared and stuff, but if I'm on my own, it's less like impactful, because it's like, oh, I get jump scared, and I think these do hurt you when you eat them. Interesting. I get jump scared, and then like it lasts for like a millisecond, and then, you know, I don't get jump scared again for the rest of the game or whatever. So it's like that was the entire experience of the game over. But now I get jump scared, and I don't know, it becomes like really good shorts content. And I end up seeing it because, you know, I'm sure most YouTubers do, but I have an alternate account, and every now and then I'll see my own short or something. It's super rare to see my own short. I have to be like doing specific stuff, because you know how the algorithm works and stuff. But every now and then I'll see my own short of like me getting jump scared or something, and it's so funny. I remember seeing the first repo short I made, where like the smiling thing came around, and I was playing with like 2 other people, and it like killed us. I remember seeing that when not like recently, but you know, around the time I posted it. And I thought it was so funny seeing my own like content, I guess. I just think it's cool. I just really like sharing my experiences with you guys, I guess. Like, I don't know. It just makes it, there's something special about it, you know? Like, oh, off topic, but if you all notice, look at this. Look, I can walk down properly now. I did in fact clean my keyboard. It did need cleaning, but got it done. It's a little weird to do because my keyboard's made a little funky. It's a mechanical keyboard, but the keys are like inside the key. It's like weird. It's weird, but it's a Red Dragon keyboard. I don't know the exact branding. I just know that's like what it's called. That could literally be what it is. I don't know. It's a great keyboard. It's just a little weird to clean for me. So I mean, I cleaned it, but so all the keys are working good now. But that's besides the point. Like I was saying, there's just something special about like doing YouTube for me. Like, I really enjoy, even if it wasn't, I'm trying to think of another thing, for this channel that I would love doing. And honestly, hiking. I love hiking. I haven't been able to do any hiking in a while, unfortunately. But manitomes, indigenous manitomes, or what are manitomes? I love hiking. Hiking is awesome. And I would honestly be super, super interested in like recording some hiking videos in the future. I think that could be really cool. I'm not like an avid hiker by any means, because I just don't have the ability to do that. I just don't have the money and the time. Now if I did, you know, then shit, I would literally, if I could just become a hiking YouTuber, because I know there are some people who are just hiking YouTubers. If I could just be a hiking YouTuber, I would be a hiking YouTuber, you know? Like that would be so cool, honestly. I think it'd be really cool. And I think it would also, like, it's a very, very far, like, stretch and, like, you know, like, far long off thing. But if I could be, like, a hiking YouTuber and also, like, a popular, like, gaming VTuber, or I guess just, like, streamer, whatever, I think that would honestly, me showing the experience of hiking to people who might have never, I guess, experienced that otherwise, would be really cool. Because let's not, you know, let's not lie, guys. We play video games and you're watching a VTuber. You probably don't go outside that much. Nothing against that. You know, I'm just saying. I don't go outside much either these days, you know. But I think it would be really cool to, like, I don't know, do some kind of, like, I don't know, do like some streams where I go hiking and it's not like it's a charity stream or something, where it's like, hey guys, we're raising money for this preservation charity that like preserves like national parks or like wildlife, and that would be so cool. That's one of the main things I want to do if I ever blow up, is like charity streams. And I know that it's kind of like, oh, you're doing this to make yourself look good, blah 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 blah, which, I mean, that is an effect of it, right? Like, if you do charity publicly, people are more likely to view you in a positive light. Obviously, that's going to happen with anyone, right? That's like kind of like Mr. Beast is like a big example on YouTube of that happening, for example. And then you have like corporations doing the same thing, but that's besides the point. In my case, I mean, obviously it would help the channel. I mean, I'm not going to lie, right? Oh, I raised $100,000 for this charity, whatever, right? That would help the channel. Everyone knows that. But also at the same time, it would be just like, it would be awesome. I want to dedicate my life to helping other people. And right now I'm just not in a position to do that, to be, you know, blatantly honest, right? I just don't have the money or the time. And I would love to help people and do more. Like, I just don't have the resources, right? And if there ever is a point in my life where I do have the resources, that is what I want to do. I don't know if I mentioned this on the channel before, but at some point I want to open like an animal rehabilitation center. And I was like super inspired by the Urban Rescue Ranch to do so. And that's like one of my big goals in life. But other than that, I just want to do general charity, right? Um, for everyone, right? Obviously, a lot of my charity and stuff will probably be for animals because, I mean, I'm not too fond of people, to be blatantly honest. But that's more of like that's not saying that like people don't deserve charity or anything. I'm just saying that a lot of my efforts would probably be focused on like nature and like animals and stuff. And I'm definitely once I get there, right, with the content creation and all that, definitely going to do plenty of like charity for like, cancer hospitals or like the LGBTQ community and et cetera, right? Like a bunch of stuff like that. But that's like I'm saying, this is all like far off in the future stuff. This is like a bajillion years from now when I have 100 million subscribers. No, if I had 100 million, what would I do if I had 100 million subscribers? Theoretically, how could I even get 100 million subscribers as a VTuber, right? Like, I don't know if it's possible, like, being blatantly honest. I guess, like, it could be, maybe, right? Like, I would have to, like, become a master of, like, engagement bait and, like, rage bait. And I would imagine I would have to be super controversial if I wanted to have 100 mil as a VTuber. Because I don't see any other way you could get that popular as a VTuber, right? Because, I mean, VTubers are pretty popular. Like, there's plenty of popular VTubers. But I don't think you could get 100 million. I just don't think there's a big enough viewer base for VTubers. At least right now. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about something completely unrelated to what I was yapping about. I do this a lot. I think I might have, like, I don't know, ADHD or something, considering how often I change my topics. But that is just a hypothetical. I don't know. Am I stuck? Oh, I thought I was stuck there. I was about to say there ain't no way. Mailbox. All right. I don't know what they're wanting, but I think fabric, they said. I don't know. Once let's go talk to Bernard in town hall. Guess we'll do that. We can also buy more seeds. When does this season end? This season ends in 7 days. Is there anything that grows in 7 days that we can plant? I know these take, they take more than 7 days. Yeah, 14. Oh, I don't even know if those ones we planted earlier will grow. These take 6. Ooh. Let's grow these bad boys. We got 56. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I didn't know we had that much. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, is that for the festival? Oh, wait, no, this is for the festival. This is for the Lantern Festival. All right. What's up, Bernard? We were short on fabric. Oh, yeah. 2 fabric. I'm on it. I got you, Bernard, here. No problem, man. I'll take some exploration XP. All right, I need to plant all of these and then water them and then go to the festival. I think that's today. I think that's today's task. What was I saying? What was I yapping about? God, I get distracted a lot. Oh, yeah, like charity. I just really want to do something good with my life, especially now than more than ever. I guess like, okay, this is gonna sound like I don't know, nihilistic. I guess the world has always kind of been shit ever since I've been born, except like now I'm old enough to recognize it is, I guess. Is that nihilistic? Pessimistic, I guess, maybe? Not nihilistic, that's the wrong word. I guess pessimistic. And even if it's like something really minor, I would like to change the world and better it in some way, right? I don't want to just, I don't know, like make YouTube content and, which, I mean, I would argue making YouTube content and entertaining people can better the world. It's just like, I want to do more direct things, right? Like maybe eventually even like getting into some kind of like advocacy, like whether that be like animal rights or I don't know, environmental stuff as well. I don't know. It's just like, that's like future. Did I dox my name earlier? I think I doxed my name earlier. I'm gonna have to go through this video and see. I'm gonna leave this part in just so you guys laugh at me possibly doxing myself. My name at least, you know, it's nothing like I didn't give my address, you know, that would have been bad. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been bad because I'm realizing it and I can edit it out, but you get the point. I think I did. I think I said my name earlier. I don't know if I've said my name on the channel before. I don't think so. I'm trying to think if I have now. But yeah, that's like future me stuff, right? And if I'm still doing content creation, which I want to, it's just kind of like, we'll see where content creation goes, right? I want to do content creation, but if content creation like impacts how well I'm able to do stuff in the future, like if it prevents me of doing certain things and stuff, whatever, which I mean it shouldn't, you're right, because I mean fuck, everyone has some kind of like this isn't tied to my real identity at any way yet. Like I'm obviously not making money, I haven't said my name, the only thing here is my voice, right? And that's not like a super identifying thing, I don't think, at least. All right, so we've done all that. So, I mean, it shouldn't affect anything, but if it does, and I'm not making any money off YouTube, I might honestly quit, which I think is reasonable to say, right? Because, I mean, this is just a hobby. I don't want this to affect my future career or future aspirations or anything. Although, the chance that it actually does is so minuscule, I doubt it'll ever happen. You know? I would like to at some point make money off content creation. I would like to be a content creator, I mentioned before. I just think that would be awesome. It would enable me to do so many things that I would never be able to do otherwise. Or well, maybe not never, but that it would be really hard to do otherwise. Oh, we've already got the wings, okay. Which I'm sure is for like everyone. Maybe not everyone, but I would say like 80% of the population, as I've mentioned before. Okay, we're ready for the furniture festival. Hello, Rhea Fox. Are you planning to attend our grand furniture festival? There will be many vendors in attendance and even a live auction. Make sure you got plenty of money on hand before you go. I'm gonna go just because, but I'm not gonna buy anything. I don't know why there's a furniture festival, I'll be honest. Let the bidding begin. Welcome on, welcome all. Alright, let's see what they got bidding for. That's a pretty cool rug, to be fair. Yeah, 950 gold? Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. That is just too gaudy. I could buy it. Alright. A furniture festival is such a funny, like, concept. Wait, they selling fridges? Barnaby? That's funny. That's cool. I like that. Okay, we can't talk here. What is this? Demon Craftsman. What's that, man? Oh, nothing. Who is Vaughn? Have we seen this guy? What's up, Kitty? Kitty my goat. Love Kitty. When are we marrying Kitty, man? Yeah, ready to leave. I don't really get the point of that event, to be honest. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I mean, furniture festival, you know? Is there an event every week in every season? Now that I'm thinking about it, because I think there's one at the end of every single week in at least spring right now. Dun, dun. Oh, this is so much to water with this shitty little watering can, bro. Okay. I guess we just gotta lock in and do it. What's our mail? Skipping lunch. Oh, it's our pen pal from, yeah. Food, Bernard. Oh, fuck, I should have read that one from Bernard. That was an actual letter, not a gift. I always skip through them because I think they're gifts because, like, you know, the food bag thing and the other thing we got. So I just skip through them and I don't even think about it. Oh, I should have smelted our ores last night. It's fine. Oh wait, we can sell this, that, this. Here, guess keep that on us, put that there. We can put animal feed in the house. House. Boom. We still have that one ring? Yeah. Yeah. 8 hardwood every morning. That's good. I mean, we're gonna end up using that in the future anyways. So it's good to have this ring on us. I just wanted to make sure I actually had it equipped. I couldn't remember or not. I think the other one gives more foraging XP though, which is also nice, but it's like foraging, that's high pixel shit. Exploration. But like it's either that or hardwood, and hardwood I can't get. So I think I'll stick with hardwood. That's not the first time I've said that. That was a good one, guys. That was a good one, I know. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to get back to university, man. It is gonna be great. I'm a big college fan. Other than the whole like, okay, I won't lie. I'm not gonna say I enjoy all my classes, but I do enjoy some classes and some stuff in my major, which is business major. I know, coloring books. And there's definitely things I enjoy. It's fun sometimes, but other times it's kind of like, damn, the professor really just told us to use fucking AI. Oh my god, I'm gonna go off. All right, so if you don't want to hear me yap the rest of the video, click away. Don't actually click away. I need watch time. Woo! But that's the point. So I have this professor. I'm not gonna say any names, of course, you know, because then that would dox where I go to university, etc., 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 you know. But I had this professor, and he was teaching the subject. It was a business class, and he was like, I don't know, what's this bench? Can we repair? Oh, we can repair this. 20 wood planks, 6 copper bars, 1 oak seed. I guess once we have an oak seed, we can repair that. He was teaching this class, and it was an information systems class. So it was about like computers and a bunch of stuff like that, right? You know. And sitting in this class, and he's given the assignments, and he's telling us what the class is about. And he's like, yeah, so for this class, to do this assignment, I want you to open up ChatGPT or an AI of your choice and enter a prompt to answer this question. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, are you serious? I'm paying $900 something for you to tell me to open AI and have AI do my fucking work for me? Like, I'm sorry, that's just like, it's fucking stupid. even if you like push aside the moral complications with AI, right? Like even if you are an avid supporter of AI, you would have to admit that a professor that you're paying $900 to teach you saying open AI and do my assignment so you don't actually learn anything is stupid. Like that should actually piss me off. But, you know, I fucking had to get the grade for my major, so, you know, I had to do what he fucking wanted. But I should have honestly, like, I don't know, talked to, like, the business dean or, like, talked to him and been like, yo, dude, can I just not? Because, like, this is just, like, can I just, like, do the assignment on my own, like, without using AI or whatever? I think he would have said no, honestly. Because, I mean, his reasoning isn't completely, like, ununderstandable. His reasoning for this is because AI is already super prevalent within the business world. Because, well, of course it is. Because it saves you lots of money. And in the business world, they don't care about morals. They care about money. Generally speaking, there are exceptions, of course, like everything. But the reason AI is so prevalent is because they can replace people and save money. Literally, that's why. And he was like, well, if you know how to use AI, which is stupid. Everyone knows how to use AI if you're under the age of 20, right? I mean, that's why fucking AI psychosis is so fucking bad now, dude. Like, a little off topic from the whole professor and stuff, but the summary for the professor shit is it was stupid, and professors and teachers should be they should be against the use of AI completely, and they should never want it in their classroom. But I guess if you're getting paid $100,000 and on addition to a bunch of other stuff just to do nothing and sit on your ass, you probably don't fucking care. But that's besides the point. What was I changing the topic to? Fuck. I don't remember. It was something about AI. Fuck, what was it, dude? I don't remember. I'm actually getting mad now. Oh my god. I'm actually getting mad that I don't remember what I was talking about. Fuck. I'm gonna remember after I stop recording and I go to edit this video. I already know it. It happens. It's happened multiple times already, man. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. God, I cannot remember. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Could be worse. I don't know. Something bad could happen, but so it's fine. What was I saying? Fuck. I don't know. Now I'm obsessing over what I was saying. Oh my god. What should I yap about? I really do not like AI. If you're watching this and you like AI, you should either educate yourself about it, or you should, if you are educated about AI and you still like it, you should get off my channel, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess that's your prerogative, but AI is terrible. I do not like AI. I think AI will do nothing good for humanity ever. Especially generative AI. Like, it is so... Art is the only thing that makes life worth living, right? And if you believe otherwise, you're foolish. Well, okay, that's a little harsh. People can have other, you can live for your family. You can live to experience things. There are other things that make life worth living. I'm being a little dramatic, but art is one of the core things that makes life enjoyable. Whether that be video games or music or whatever, right? And no one generally likes AI art. No one likes AI music. No one likes AI, I guess, drawing. The people who do, the reason they like it is because they have an incentive to fill their pockets. That's why. That's why you see all these tech bros in Silicon Valley and places promoting AI, right? It's because they're all already invested in it. And the more like everyday people they can get to use their products, the more money they get. So of course they promote it. And people in the business world and that people who care about making money don't care about the arts. They don't care about like what AI will do to the future of humanity. They just care about the monetary gain. In my view, like I'm not going to pretend I know everything about the business world because I don't, but I am more educated than the average person about the business world and how a lot of parts of our society functions. Because those are things I've been interested in and I've looked into and I've researched, blah, 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 you know. And due to that, it's so obvious for me, and I'm not even being conspiratorial, it is so obvious to me that politicians and people in power in general, not just politicians, whether they be businessmen, whatever, every single one of them wants people to be stupid, because stupid people, they buy your products more. They listen to whatever politicians say more. They don't question things, you know. It's I mean, that's one of the reasons the Epstein files got released, and they've pretty much been covered up. No one's been arrested, all that kind of shit. I don't want to talk about that because that shit just makes me angry. But that's part of why, right? Politicians want people stupid, businesses want money, so they're in it together pretty much. And AI is one of those things, because when you think about it critically, right? Before the advent of AI, to get your information, you had to either research it yourself or you had to watch someone who was educated if you're trying to find a reliable source of information, of course. But now people just go to AI, right? Like there's the whole meme that in the future you're going to have to check every elevator you walk in because all the engineers right now are graduating with ChatGPT. And other than that, I mean, that is a very real concern because you don't learn anything off ChatGPT, right? You don't I wouldn't want my future doctor having a degree from ChatGPT, right? I wouldn't want my future anyone having a ChatGPT degree, right? Because you don't learn anything like that. And it makes you stupider, right? You sit there, you never engage with what you're learning. You just not Google, but you just ChatGPT it. Because at least when you're Googling, there's a aspect of trying to learn it yourself, right? Because you're looking into it and you're trying to find the information. That is an aspect of learning. Like you're looking for the information actively. It's a little different, of course, than looking through a library and looking through textbooks and stuff. But at the core of it, I would say it's the same thing because you're still researching information. But with ChatGPT, you're not even doing that. You're getting most likely incorrect summaries or factually incorrect stuff from an AI that doesn't know what it's talking about. That's just designed to parrot whatever you say to it, right? Like that's how these AIs are made. They're made to be like yes men. Like if you say, find me information about like this, for example, this, I'll just use like a terrorist thing, right? Because I don't know why, that's just the first thing that came to my mind. If you're looking up information regarding like a terrorist crime, right? And you look it up on ChatGPT, ChatGPT may say, oh, this crime was committed by this person, and that would probably be true because that would probably be like public information that you would get anyways. But then it might be like, and the crime was committed for this reason because this individual was part of this group or whatever. And then you go to research it yourself and it turns out that individual most likely probably wasn't even part of that group, or that it was just something someone else said and it wasn't confirmed. AI is just terrible. I'm sure everyone knows this by now, you know. And it's clear to me that like wealthy people and politicians want like really my generation, right? Like the current college level generation, and of course the future generations that are in like high school and middle school and all that right now. They want everyone to use AI and to rely on AI because AI is super easy to manipulate. You can very easily change the source of information for AI to where it says what you want it to say, right? It's easier to change, not necessarily history, but it's easier to change facts to what you want it to be, and makes people less critical, etc., etc. These things I mentioned already, and that's what these people want, right? I don't even think this is conspiratorial. I feel like this is quite obvious, right? I know if I was a person in power, like considerable power, and I felt threatened by the masses, I would probably, to keep my way of life, to keep my standing in society, I would probably go to extremes to manipulate said society to keep my position, right? And I feel like most people can see where I'm coming from with that. Even if you're not the type of person to do that, you can see the perspective that these people do hold, or at least some of these people hold. Of course, not all millionaires are bad people. I would argue most millionaires aren't bad people, right? But there are definitely people who are, and there are people who will take advantage of people, and they'll try to play the system and play like information, especially when it comes to like there's this thing I seen recently. There was this podcast channel. I won't name names. I won't name any names, but it's not a popular podcast channel at all. But I seen them because I was watching a video on this guy debunking conspiracy theories. And this podcast, you look into the podcast, and the podcast is blatantly spreading misinformation. There's no other way to argue about it. It's not spreading like, well, this could have happened, right? It's spreading blatant misinformation about a variety of historical subjects. And you can look at that and you can be like, oh, maybe they're just like giving them benefit of the doubt, whatever. But they're not. That's the thing. I won't name names, of course, because I don't want to blast anyone, even if I don't agree with them. But you research the podcast and who makes the podcast, and you find out it's a guy who is the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. Now, to me, I see no reason why a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company would be interested in hosting a podcast that the whole thing is spreading misinformation. Now, you could argue that, oh, maybe the person is genuinely interested in it, and that's a possibility. I mean, I won't deny that. That is a possibility that this person happens to be interested in, like, pseudo-archaeology, or they happen to be interested in conspiracy theories, stuff like that. But at the same time, you do have to acknowledge that there is a very real possibility that this person does have malicious intent. I mean, because we've seen over and over with history, even if maybe it's not as prevalent anymore, through human history, we've seen that the people in power, the people with significant control, what is going, a ghost? Try dirt. Oh, whoa, dude, let's get these projects. Oh, dude, I love the ghost. What the fuck? He just gave us seeds and watered all our crops. The actual goat. But like I was saying, we see through history, rich and powerful people do manipulate the masses. Even to this day, this happens. So, of course, you have to take that in perspective. Now, my rambling aside, we will end the video here. I hope you enjoyed my countless spree of yapping and whatever else I was talking about. I don't even remember half the stuff I was talking about already. I hope you enjoyed. This is a long-ass video, and I'll see you next time. See ya.